For me, the most important reason to use a virtual address is simplicity, because I travel a lot. I am all over the place, and figuratively and literally, and so having a central area where all my important post goes to, from ASIC, from Amazon, from my accounts, everything goes to the same area, all right? And that's very important for me because I want to make sure I don't miss something. I've had a horrible situation where I didn't set things up properly and I missed an incredibly important document that ended up costing me a lot of money because I didn't get the document in time. It went to an old address that I hadn't updated, and so I missed it and it cost me a lot of money. And so now I am very, very relentless about making sure everything goes to the one spot. That's reason number one, to get a virtual address. Reason number two is I don't want my address online. I do not want my home address online. So if you get an ABN, then your ABN details become publicly available. I don't know if you're aware of that, but they do. So you can then find that your information where you live, your home address, is online. Again, I don't want that. I don't want my home address to be online just for anybody to see. I don't get that's a good idea in this day and age to have that. I don't want to be the victim of credit card fraud or something like that with my business. That's just not a good idea. So if somebody's got your home address, they can not easily, but it's much, much easier for them to defraud you with credit cards and things like that. So I don't want that. So because of that, I set up an office. And the company that I use is in our Facebook group. That's all there for you to see. Anybody can go and get that anytime you want. And indeed, there's been loads and loads of discussions about this in the Facebook group. This is who I use, the Gordon Executive Center. A guy called Grant runs the business. He's a bit of a drip, but importantly, he's good at hiring really smart ladies who basically, from what I can tell, run the business for him, and they're awesome. So the ladies he hires are fantastic. He's not so fantastic, but his heart's in the right place, and it's a pretty cheap option as well. I think I pay $147 for 3 months. $147, so $50 a month, and they receive my address, they open my address, they scan it, and they email it to me. So that's the service that I get, okay? And that makes a lot of sense for me to have that because I'm only in Australia for some time of the year, and then the rest of the time I'm either in Portugal or wherever it may be. So I want to make sure that I can see my mail. Anything comes from ASIC, I know what they want from me, to be doubly sure. Hope that helps. Please go and see Grant, but then deal with like the great ladies he employs. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much, much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.